Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin, and pleased to be joined by the man behind a lot of the innovation in Nike Golf, and that is Tom Stites. Tom, thanks for joining me.
Hey, it's great. It's great to have you here.
Let's talk about the new generation of Sumo, which starts, of course, with the big driver where it all began.
Oh, yeah, we've had a lot of fun with our Sasquatch line of clubs. You know, the geometry that we kind of brought to the market and increasing the moment of inertia, that's all things that we've led. We feel like we've led at Nike, and we've got a great new model this year that just basically capitalizes on all those things. Everything that was good before has been accentuated this year.
And you really are able to move that weight all the way to the corners to maximize straightness and distance.
Yeah, exactly. Basically what we did is we increased the moment of inertia by moving the center of gravity as far back as possible by increasing this breadth dimension. There is a limit that the USGA allows in this direction. There's a limit they allow in this direction. We're now right at that limit, and by doing so and taking all the weight out of the club in other places and putting it in the corners, we've made the club extremely stable. It's a little bit like widening the wheelbase of a car. You make it sit more stable going around the curves. But we do the same exact thing to the driver so that when you hit it on the heel, the toe, high and low, fat, thin, no matter where you hit it, the club stays very stable, imparts the same spin, the same trajectory onto the ball and the ball flight. So those are really good things for the average golfer.
And you've been able to apply that now to fairway woods and hybrids as well.
Exactly. We took the same technology, the same forward thinking into our fairway line and also our hybrids. So, those things are really starting to show up not only in the amateur golfers, but we got quite a few of those now being popped into the tour too. Because, hitting the ball straight and long is not a bad thing for anyone.
Now, you were able to apply Sumo technology to irons as well. That's something that people probably are a little surprised about.
It is. It's basically it's the same. It's the philosophy. It's the concept of moving weight back, filling in the corners, all those things that are fundamentally the right things to do. And we worked on the sole too. We made the sole very wide, lowered the center of gravity because getting the ball in the air and having fun and playing the game in the air is the thing that is the most pleasing to the people that are really challenged, with their skills of the game. And so we try to make it as much fun and as easy as possible.
And as much time as you spend working on distance, now you're excited about a putter that it's all about control and everything else.
We've had some pretty good success with our putting line, but basically some of the things that we've learned in the optical engineering group at Nike, as well as some of my previous military experiences, that we know that people can only focus on one thing at a time. And when you make the contrast between the surrounding colors and the thing that you actually want to focus on as dramatic as possible, you can really bring the people's eye, into the right place. And this is the technology, the concept, the philosophy that we put into our new IC putters. We've taken basically a very dull military green color and painted all the putter that we don't care about looking at in the alignment phase of the putt. We've painted this very dull color. The things that are extremely important, the alignment, the perpendicular to the alignment, that runs perpendicular to the line of the putt, those things we put a very dramatic fluorescent white color. So this big contrast makes people automatically focus and do the right things at the alignment phase of the putt. Also, it's very easy to see during the backswing in the peripheral vision. You can get a reference of where the putter is during the stroke. So all those things are kind of, we're trying to make people do the right thing even though they don't know they're doing the right thing, and we don't have to teach them. So intuitive teaching is much more simple. In addition to that, we put all the things in this putter that we would have normally put into a putter: a high moment of inertia, extremely forgiving, ball striking in different positions, and we've also worked on the face itself too by machine milling it flat. So there's really not too much more that we could do to this putter to make it more fun and easy for an average guy to line up a putt.
And of course, using the same basic premise of wider is better, squared outs, everything's more stable that way.
Wider is better, geometry is your friend. If you can increase that geometry, then the club becomes more stable.
And of course, all these products can be seen for more information on NikeGolf.com.
Yeah, you can check it all out there. So we're having a tremendous amount of fun with this.
Tom, thanks for joining me.
Great to have you with us.
We want to thank Tom Stites for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Join us next week as we continue to help you with your next golf purchase. We'll see you.